Well, hi Aquarius. Welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your January 2021 reading. Can you believe it's here? Finally. So, 3 more shuffles. I have shuffled these really good already, but I'm going to do the 3 more, and then I'm going to do a 3-way cut on these cards. And it's going to be a 2-part reading. So I'm going to have the first part here, the second part here. Here's my 3-way cut. So if you feel compelled to share, please share. I don't have any other media source besides YouTube. So if you'd like to share my website, feel free. So let's get started for Aquarius for January 2021. Let's see how your year is looking to start for Aquarius. Oh, you're moving into a whole new life cycle for your better. And there you are right there, the star card. So, Aquarius, the overall energy of your reading, it's the Wheel of Fortune. That's a wonderful card. The universe has your back. They've been whispering things in your ear. They've been kind of nudging you to move forward for your better, for your fortune. That's why it's called the Wheel of Fortune. Let's find out why this card is in the middle of this reading. So up here in your highest energy is the Queen of Cups. So, seems that you have some questions, and questions about love, male or female. This is possible water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be in your chart, might be around this reading, but you're really kind of putting some concentration into trying to figure out what is love, how to recognize love. You don't want to miss it when it comes along. But you do have a lot of questions. It's right next to the Empress. Now this could be the card, and a lot of readers call it the card for Libra. So Libra might be in your chart, might be around this reading. But more importantly, when this card shows up in your highest energy, whether you're male or female, it's pointing out the qualities that you have as an individual. And there are beautiful qualities. You're caring, you're kind, you're considerate, you're thoughtful. There are so many great qualities about you that the universe here needs to remind you. When you're looking for answers about love, and so whoever you choose or whoever you fall in love with, it should be someone who carries a lot of the same qualities as you do. And so that's really important. That way it'll work. That way you'll understand each other and you can give back to each other. So, the Empress, the Queen of Cups in your highest energy. The Empress now is right above the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune surrounds this whole reading. So this is telling me that part of your fortune and moving forwards involves the energy of the Empress. Let's read on. Next to the Empress is the Nine of Wands. You are coming to your wit's end on something. You've been dragged through the mud. You've been beat up. You've been kicked in the ribs, so to speak. You are standing upright, but you've been through the ringer. And this is part of the reason your whole energy line here starts with the Queen of Cups. All the questions you have about love. Is love supposed to make you feel like this? No. Love should be an equal give and take. And it will never work, especially for you, unless you find somebody who has a lot of the same qualities, good qualities as a person that you have. So let's read on. Under the Queen of Cups is the Chariot. I think you're wanting to move fast on something. It looks like in January you're going to be moving fast on something, leaving the dust behind and moving forward. This is the card for Cancer, so Cancer might be in your chart or might be around this reading someplace. It is right next to the Wheel of Fortune. So moving fast, this Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like this wheel here, it just kind of grabbed hold of you and it's propelling you forward fast. It's moving you past this. See, we have this Nine of Wands. You've been through the ringer. You really have been through the ringer looking at this. Also, you've received breadcrumbs from someone. Someone was in your life. I don't think they are anymore. I think the whole energy of this is going away because of the Wheel of Fortune being in the center of the reading here. So this Six of Pentacles is getting breadcrumbs out of a relationship. It's having your scales, your balance in life just totally thrown off balance. And that's part of what wore you out. That's under that Nine of Wands. That's part of the going through the ringer that I was talking about. Yeah, so like I say, the next one, it needs to be somebody who has a lot of the same qualities you do, and I have a feeling whoever this was did not. And that's what happened. I have the Two of Pentacles. This is under the Chariot. Now you're fighting with this. You're struggling with the idea of whether or not to move forward fast. I think you will be, because this Chariot is right next to the Wheel of Fortune. And it's like there's little barbs on the edge of that wheel, and it's like going to snag you up and just kind of like propel you forward. So, right now, I feel like there's a little confusion about whether you really want to do that or not. But you're not going to be able to stop it. The wheel is here. The universe is here. And they're going to guide you. So you are confused about moving forward. Because, see, you do have confusion in love. I think there's somebody on your mind. And I think this somebody might be a Libra. But they do possess a lot of the same qualities you do as a person. This confusion now, it sits right next to the Three of Pentacles. Now the Three of Pentacles, you're moving away from this. You're moving away from third-party situations, butting heads, arguing, fighting, not working together with somebody. This is a black card. It's really energy you don't want in your life. Your confusion here involves, somehow it involves this third-party situation. I don't feel like it's still there. I feel like the energy of it is still kind of there, and it is manipulating your thoughts in such a way by being through this. This is part of what put you through this ringer, this Three of Pentacles. This is like having a third person there that shouldn't be there. There's somebody who brought toxic energy into your life, threw your scales off balance, fed you breadcrumbs, wore you down to a frazzle. So then next to that and under, so right between the two of those, you're healing. You're healing right between the Six of Pentacles, not being treated fairly, getting breadcrumbs, having your scales tipped, thrown off balance. The third person, the toxic energy. Here's your card. This is the card for Aquarius. This is, more importantly, a very spiritual card about healing. And this is healing right down to your bare bones. This is seeing your own reflection bounce back at you, and you remembering who you are as a person. Now, the universe reminded you of all these wonderful qualities you do have as a person, okay? So, but you're remembering. It's like, oh yeah, You know, I forgot that I was like that. I forgot I used to be fun. I forgot, that, I cared so much about certain things, or that I was passionate, or that I was empathetic. I forgot about all these things. So you're healing, and you're healing to who you are supposed to be. These things stripped it away, but you're getting away from it. Bless that universe, huh? Because they're really helping you. They got your back. It's almost like it's time. Time to move forward. It's 2021. This has been a rough year, 2020. So I think 2021 is going to be much different for you. Much better. Let's take out that second half. Okay, well, let's start up here in your highest energy. I have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, it's next to that Nine of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles is about a very secure relationship. It's about in the home, in the family situation. It's monetary, it's physical, stability, security. It's working together. It's completely opposite of the Three of Pentacles. But this is up here in your highest energy. There is extended family in this card. It sits next to the King of Cups. So it feels like there's love missing. It's like you have this huge cup of love. Huge. This is one of the biggest cups in the deck. Possible water energy again, so that'd be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Might be in your chart or around this reading. But that cup, that king, male or female, is holding that cup very, very close to their body. It's like, you have it, but you're not handing it out. And I think a lot of it has to do with this Nine of Wands up here. You've been through the ringer, and the best thing for you to do was to pull back that big cup of love and just kind of hang on to it and see what happens next. We have the Three of Swords right next to the King of Cups. This is one of the reasons you pull back that cup of love. You're just keeping it close to you. You're not handing it out just yet. You have a lot of questions about love with the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are both in your energy. You really might have some water in your chart someplace. You might be on the cusp of Pisces. It might be an Aquarius Pisces cusp or something like that. But your heart's been broken. And your heart's been broken. There's three here. See? This is what happens. There was a toxic third party or third person. I don't know if it's a third party energy here. And there are some hard lessons, it feels like, that were learned from 2021. Maybe even before. I don't know. But under this Ten of Pentacles, I have the Queen of Wands. Male or female, I feel like you're ready to move forward. Forward from getting breadcrumbs from a relationship. You're moving forward from having, somebody else control the balance in your life. So there is gardens, this Queen of Wands likes flowers. They like pets and animals. Possible fire energy. So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries might be in your chart or might be around this reading in somebody else's chart. But more importantly, it's that wand, that staff. It's that staff of new beginnings. That is just awesome. So you're moving forward. And it's like this Wheel of Fortune is going to take a hold of you and just kind of like, you're going to move forward so fast. I can just feel it. I have the Fool card here. So you want to start a new beginning. This is under the King of Cups, you know. This is living in the moment. This is living day to day in the present with your head in the clouds, not worrying about the future. But what happens with the Fool is, yeah, it's all fun and games and everything, but they usually find themselves at the edge of a cliff. And I think that's what's happened in your situation. You were living in the moment. You weren't paying attention to the whole picture. Now you are. I think you've had a lot of time to think about things this year. And so in 2021, you're moving forward. You might even have your eye on this Queen of Wands. It might be a female or male. But whoever this is, I think really does like gardens and really does like animals because of the cat or pets, or they have pets. But they hold that staff in new beginnings. I see you here with the Two of Wands. This is under the Three of Swords. You're getting past it. Now it's like you're ready to look out over the world. You have the whole world in your hands. You have the whole world available to you. And you are standing there not really knowing which way to go, but you're ready for a move. You're ready for that Wheel of Fortune to take you forward. Like I said, you've been through the ringer, but you're healing. You're going through this really, really deep healing. I have the Ten of Wands next to the Star card, the healing card, your card. There was a big burden. You know, I really feel like this is somebody in your life. And I feel like this somebody has weighed on you. It's like a monkey on your back, sort of. It's like you can't shake them. It sets this burden, and it had become a burden. And I think it's because you couldn't really shake them. And I'm talking about mentally, is the Lover's card. They are a soulmate. And they're a divine soulmate. You were lovers. You may be lovers now. But this is under the Fool card, bouncing along with your head in the clouds, living in the moment, found yourself at the edge of the cliff, you know. With this Ten of Wands, that burden's going to start falling away. You might drop them all at the same time, all those wands. They get heavy, really heavy. And the longer you carry them, the heavier they get. And with this Wheel of Fortune being here in the middle and the Chariot being right next door, you might just drop them and move forward. There's a Tower card here. There's a Tower card right next to the Lovers, and it's right under, looking out over the world, ready for a fresh start. So there was a Tower moment, I think, previously with someone, and it might be with this Queen of Wands, or it was with this toxic person. But you're ready. You're ready to move forward, and there's no stopping it. The universe is like going to grab a hold of you, and it's going to like, go this way. And it's going to be all for your better. So Aquarius, this was your reading, and I thank you for watching. Not Quickie Tarot anymore. Universal Guidance. Thank you.